Kinging it! Rule your own world!
After a brilliant week in Toronto, we flew home to the UK, had about 12 hours to pack our bags, then we flew all the way to Ethiopia and then made our way down to Cape Town. As soon as we landed, we drove 2 hours to Gansbaai to celebrate a super special day for Captain B.
So if you guys are new to Kinging It, this bit is for you. On the 28th of February 2008, at the age of 17, I was diagnosed with cancer. And it kind of flipped my world upside down. I was told I'd lose my hair, but I was also told that if I was going to have any cancer, this was the best one to have. It was treatable. And after 8 months of chemotherapy, I had done it. I beat cancer. Today marks my 10 years being cancer-free, and my bucket list for my 10-year cancerversary was always to swim with great white sharks in a cage. So Craig flew me to South Africa to make it happen.
Happy 10-year cancerversary, kid.
Oh, thanks so much.
What are we doing today then?
So today, we're going to do something that's been on my bucket list for forever and a day. I think I kind of knew when I was going to be 10 years all clear, I wanted to go dive in a cage with the great white sharks. So today,
as you do,
that's what we're going to do. But I feel great, and I feel tired, and I'm nervous as hell. I don't know, I'm emotional wreck today. I've already cried twice already today. Craig got me the most incredible present ever. I'll show you it later. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's gonna be easy, isn't it? Nah, sharks are like one of my biggest fears, just because.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't surf as much as I did, but when I used to surf, especially in Australia, you just always have the horrible jittery feeling like there's going to be a shark there. So to actually be under the water and hopefully see them, we're not guaranteed to spot them today, but I've got a good feeling. So yeah, it's going to be class. This is such a mad thing for you to pick.
You think?
Yeah, I was saying this to you earlier. Like, Aimee loves whales and things like that, but I don't know, I just never thought you would want to see a great white shark.
Who doesn't want to see a great white shark?
Me?
Like this close, looking him in the eye.
Oh my
so God. Like, right mate? It's just the most incredible thing. I can't wait. I pray and hope that we see something today, because it'll just make my day completely.
It'll be class, isn't it?
Yeah. So today we're doing this with Extreme Scene, which Gavin's the guy. He's just sorted this out with so much fun stuff to do. We can't believe it. He's such a guy. See the sea from here, and there's a massive whale right out there. I can see it here. He blew his smoke. It's so big.
Puffing a Lambert, is he?
Absolutely incredible, Craig. The lady, she's like, yeah, there's 10 minutes, and we're all like, okay. But nice to see that they've got their certificates up on the wall, Craig. So they're certified. You know, everything's going to be safe and sound.
They know what they're doing.
Craig keeps telling people it's like, today's a very special day for Aimee, and then he tells them, I'm like, it's my special day. So emotional. So if the sharks don't come up, then you're rude because I have cancer. We're going. Bloody going.
She's wearing the old pasties, isn't she?
If you know Kinging It, you know that these are an essential for travel.
You know it's going to be a good boat trip when you can already see a seal in the harbour just flapping about.
It's a whale.
A whale.
Welcome. You guys excited?
Yes.
Yeah? Good. Nervous?
Very.
Also good. Makes you swim quicker, then it don't end up like that.
Are we doing Clive?
You just give us a little brief there, and we're just about to get onto the boat, but I think everyone's a little bit nervous. It's going to be bloody brilliant though. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers, Craig.
Look at these guys, they just picked up a bunch of seaweed. You'll be eating that later in the restaurant I'm taking you to.
Feel better. If a shark goes after a seal, He has to immobilize the seal within the first, maybe second strike.
Okay.
Each time he misses the seal will gain about 25% life expectancy.
Okay, we're in the cage. We haven't gone under yet, but this is so fun. Back on dry land. Safe now, are we, babes?
Oh my God.
Didn't go too well for our Aimee. It was as calm as you like, but it was, when we got out there, it was pretty rocky, so the sea was kind of like rumping a little bit, and you were a little bit nervous, weren't you?
Yeah, what did I tell you? I say I was nervous about getting travel sick. And these things always happen to me, honestly. Today was such a big day. I wanted to do this for such a long time. And I had a feeling deep inside that I was just going to be sick and miss the whole thing. And that's just exactly what happened.
Oh, babes. I'm gutted for you, mate, honestly. We could try again.
Yeah, I know. Today was a day though, wasn't it?
I know.
I'm gutted. And I've never actually been sick either, out off a boat, but I was sick, I was sick off the side of the boat, and that's not like me.
I think what happened was, as soon as Aimee was sick, all the sharks came. You chucked the bait out for everyone else, kid.
That's literally what happened, it is. Because I managed to get into the cage, and then, it was just rocking, and I was just like, oh no. Tablets did absolutely nothing. Yeah. But usually I take like the full dosage, which makes me really like a zombie all day, because they're not non-drowsy. So I was like, oh, I'll give the drowsy ones a go this time, and just took a double dose, but no, they didn't work. I'm just so disappointed. But how was it?
It was good, yeah. It wasn't very clear. So right at the end, the shark came super close, and he swam right past, and it was pretty cool to see. But I was so scared, I just assumed they'd be like attacking the cage, like you'd see their mouths opening. But he was like a baby one, so it wasn't that big. But we saw a copper shark as well. I wasn't in the cage when he came past, but they were so cool because the sun like shined off them, and they were just like really shiny and cool looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mad to see.
But yeah, like, the guy was like, you don't always see great white, we can't promise anything, but you did see one, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what we came for.
Yeah.
At least one of us saw it.
I am gutted for you.
I know.
I always feel like this. Whenever Aimee can't enjoy it with me, I always feel like I can't enjoy it. I'm just like...
Me and my bloody body. The things it does to me, honestly.
Sort yourself out, will you? But yeah, we got loads of other cool stuff to do. We'll try and keep Aimee on dry land, but apparently we're going snorkeling with seals tomorrow. But at least you'll be out of the boat. I feel like if you're out and you're swimming around, you'll be much better than if you're just bobbing around in a cage.
If I'm going to be sick, I'm going to be sick no matter what. But I'm going to take different tablets tomorrow, so fingers crossed.
So now we're heading to Cape Town, which we're super excited for. Let's go see what it's all about.
This is going to be our hostel for the next 10 days. Welcome! Sorry I look like this, because I don't know if you know, but I spewed on the boat I did. did. So this is what we're working with right now. This is our bathroom. Wonderful. There's a drought in South Africa at the minute, so you have to save water. So if you do number 1, just leave it. Only flush your number 2s, okay? This is our shower room. Everything you might need. Wonderful. And then we've actually got a 4-bedroom dorm. They've given us like all 4 beds just for us because we're VIP people, Craig. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they are literally the comfiest bed ever. You know when you come into a hostel and it's like clean and new and everything's like real modern and stuff? That is this one. Couldn't have asked for anything better, could we?
What I love about this place is when you go to a hostel, you've got your own light and your own plug. Sometimes you have to go like across the room to plug something in, but not here.
Not here, Craig.
Not here.
Not here.
Only the best.
Okay, so this is 91 Loop, right in the centre of everything. They had a wicked wine tour thing on today, but obviously I turned up with a big green face and I was like, oh, wine, I don't think I can do it. So we had to miss it. But yeah, it was like popping when we came in, wasn't it? It's loads of like hustle and bustle, there was loads of people around. It was a really good atmosphere. First impressions, marvellous. We'll let you know how we get on in the week.
Also, how many bloody shoes did you bring? We're only here for 10 days.
That's my bad, that is. Like, I wasn't sure, but we'd just been to Canada, watched the vlogs by there, and my suitcase was only 19 kgs, and I had 23, and I just got like a problem with having to fill it, so Craig had to put some stuff in his bag this time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, you little sneak.
Let me show you my Cancerversary present of Craig. Oh, he's very generous, is our Craig, if you didn't know. If you don't watch King in It, then you don't know how generous Craig is. But I do need a new dress, by the way. So this is what he made me. It says, and the story begins. And it basically starts at number 1. This is when me and Craig met each other. This is what we look like, though. Yes, that's a wig. Obviously, I was going through chemotherapy at the time. And just as you flick through, it's all of my Cancerversaries that I've had over the years. 2008, 2009, 10, 11. And it's just so wonderful. And at the end, then, there's loads of, like, little, what would you call them?
Messages?
Oh, just loads of little messages off all my friends saying lush things, and it made me cry this morning. It was so beautiful. It honestly must have taken you ages to do it, Craig.
It took me a good few hours.
Hours? I want you to spend weeks on this,
That's
mate.
what I meant.
A few weeks.
My arm nearly fell off writing all that.
So I love it. Thanks very much.
You're worth it, babes. Happy Cancerversary, kid. You've had a good day?
No, actually. To be honest, I mentioned I just spewed on a boat.
That was your bucket list, on it, to spew off a boat.
Honestly, that's been on my list for so long, and I've been reliant on Dramamine for so long. Didn't work for me.
You've got to X that off now. You've got to stop telling people about it.
Well, don't take the non-drowsy Dramamine, take the regular ones. But we've got a wicked day planned tomorrow as well. I mean, I can't put my 10-year Cancerversary down to one day, because this is what this trip's about. Also, if you haven't seen, me and Craig had our 10-year anniversary when we were in Turkmenistan, which is here if you want to see it. Didn't quite turn out to be, you know, the romantic thing I thought it would be. So, yeah, we've got 10 days here, and we're doing so much. So we're gonna use it as like a Cancerversary/anniversary holiday.
Because on our 10-year anniversary, we spent it in a 10-bed dorm with 10 people.
That's right.
Well, they were our friends, but still.
Très romantique. So we'll see you in the morning for some more fun.
Next time on King in It, South Africa.
We're going swimming with bloody seals, mate.